Joe, you got hit obviously a few times today. Again, 8 quarterback sacks. The one that you had to leave the field, was it just because medical people had come on the field, or were you shaken up a little bit more than that? What was the situation there?
Got the wind knocked out of me for about 10 seconds. They told me I had to go out for a play. I was good after that.
So the 2 drives that you got in the plus side of the 50-yard line, when you had that short field and you have to settle for field goal both times and leave 8 points out there on the field in a tie game, that has to be frustrating.
Yeah, we got to convert in those situations.
Joe, what can you do as a quarterback to avoid getting hit so many times and sacked 8 times in a game like that?
Just get the ball out of my hands, make plays with my feet. Yeah.
Joe, your connection with Tyler Boyd is obvious. I mean, you guys are in a real comfort zone there. Is it that? I mean, are you guys on the same page about everything?
Yeah, Tyler's a great player, and we got a really good connection right now. I'm really happy with where I'm at with him.
Joe, I know you said you never lost 2 games in a row before. Have you ever tied before?
No, I don't know. This is a loss to me. I don't really know. We didn't win.
It's not your decision, obviously, but at the end of the game there, when they get the false start, it's going to be a 64-yard field goal possibility. Or if given the choice, I mean, do you want to see them attempt that there, and maybe you guys get that shot at a possible Hail Mary or something, or were you just as happy to see them kind of wave the flag and go for the tie?
I mean, I didn't really know how to feel about that one. If they miss it, we're in good position to get some yards and kick our field goal. I'm not going to speak on another coach's decision.
Joe, you had a stretch where you completed 13 straight passes, and then I think you ended the game with like 19 and 26 or something like that after the first half. What kind of was clicking for you after halftime, and then I guess even before?
Yeah, we got in a pretty good rhythm there in the third quarter. If we punched that one red zone drive in where we ended up settling for the field goal, then we win this game. We had a good rhythm going there for a part of that game.
Joe, this team has only won 2 games over the last 2 seasons essentially now. Do you feel like it's on your shoulders to kind of get things turned around in the right direction and just like mentally get this team to start believing again?
I don't know about that, but I'm going to do everything in my power to win football games and try to make plays and do all those things that win football games for us.
I'm assuming that you try to take something useful, something important from every game you play, no matter the outcome. What did you take from this game?
I'll have to go watch the film. It's tough to reflect on it right now. Ask me that one again on Wednesday, and I'll have a better answer for you.
Joe, there was no running game again today to support you. I mean, when an offense is so one-dimensional as you've had to be lately, that's going to be a tough dynamic, isn't it?
Like I said, I'm going to do anything I can to win games. I said I'll throw it 0 times, 100 times, doesn't matter. We just got to execute the way, we are expected to execute, and we didn't really do that today.
Joe, you had some good connections with T. Higgins, and it looked like you had one there at the end of the game. Did you both think that you had that big one?
Yeah. I know T was frustrated with that one. He had a great game, ran some great routes. T's a competitor, and he was frustrated with that one. If that one didn't happen, he would have had, it would have been an awesome game for his first start. So I know he was frustrated with that one.
Can you describe what about the Eagles' defensive line posed a challenge to you guys?
I mean, they have some guys up there, Brandon, Fletcher, those guys. I mean, those guys are real dudes on the front line and give a lot of people a lot of problems. And they did their job today.
You said it was going to be an emphasis to try to get some more shots down the field. Did you have to adjust on the fly and kind of go a different direction with how often that Eagles line was getting home?
I'm going to get the ball out of my hands quickly if I'm feeling pressure. So at times, when you'd like to throw the ball down the field, those opportunities didn't present themselves. Then I think I can do a better job of making, one or two guys miss in the pocket and doing better in the scramble drill.
Guys, 2 more minutes with Joe.
Joe, are the defenses doing anything? Are the defenses doing anything with AJ? He again had another game where he didn't have anything over 15 yards. Are they doing anything away? Are they taking him away at all?
There were a couple times today that they're playing one hole, which means everyone's man-to-man. They have a free guy in the middle, and he was working to AJ's side. So they did that a few times today.
So, Joe, have you ever done the pirouette move that you pulled today? You pirouetted a couple times, once toward the sideline, once in the pocket. I mean, that's a pretty tight little pirouette you got going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to make as many plays as I can. Zach was yelling at me to throw the ball out of bounds on the one, and I looked at him, gave him a little wink after that play. So that was a bright spot of the day.
You came into a situation from a team who won only 2 games last year. I'm not sure anybody really expected this team to go out there and turn it around in 1 year. How much is this year to you about building positive momentum, getting yourself experience as opposed to winning games?
It'll never be about momentum or positive experiences to me. I'm about winning. I expect to win. I know we expect to win. No moral victories around here.
One last question, guys.
Joe, does this feel more frustrating after a tie than a loss? I mean, what's the mentality like? I know you didn't win, but is it equally frustrating? Is it one more than the other?
We didn't win. That's all it is to me. You don't win, you lose. So that's my mindset right now.
Joe, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Joe.